So guys, the former Vice President of the United States has expressed his support for Trump's invasion in Nigeria to take away the terrorist who has been persecuting Christians in the person of Mike Pence. He said Trump's move is correct and that is what is needed because these people have overdone what they are doing and that the government is so complacent. Now, this is coming at a time when these terrorists have come out to dare Trump. Take a look at this headline. It says, insecurity terrorists dare Trump abduct 6 farmers. Many people buy. This is happening in Kaduna, and guess what? They entered Benue. As I'm talking to you, Benue is boiling. I don't even want to show you the images coming from Benue. You will be in shock. And the next image here says even Plateau State is under attack. I mean, this is happening yesterday to this morning. So guys, a whole lot is happening. You need to go to the Twitter space yourself to see the images. I can't dare put it here because of YouTube policy. You will see how people are being, as in, oh my God, you just need to go to the Twitter space to see this for yourself. And they tell us there is no buying of people, of Christians in Nigeria. So guys, you just have to take your time and listen to this Western media on why the former vice president is expressing his support for Trump and saying that Trump is in a right direction. Now take your time, watch this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now take a look.
Well, the American people have always stood for religious freedom. Not only our own, but around the world. But what's happening in Nigeria is really a genocide, Rob. You described it very well, and I commended the president for making it clear to the government of Nigeria that we'll not tolerate the mass slaughter of Christians. 200 Christians were slaughtered in June of this year. Maybe 60,000 Christians have been murdered by Boko Haram and other terrorist organizations in the northern part of Nigeria since 2009. Our administration listed Nigeria as a country of particular concern. For some reason, the Biden administration changed that status. I greatly welcome President Trump's decision to restore that status and also make it very clear that we'll not tolerate the wholesale murder of Christians without the appropriate American response.
As the president stated, Michael, if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the United States will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may take action to wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities, especially against innocent women and children. I don't have any further announcements on that for you today, but I can assure you the President of the United States is watching this situation unfold very closely, as is our Secretary of State, Marco Rubio.
Now, here's a crazy thing about that attack was our organization, TruthNigeria.com, had information that this attack was going to occur 3 weeks before it happened. We had intelligence, and we issued a terror alert 3 weeks before the attack happened. Now, when Truth Nigeria issues a terror alert, we notified the Nigerian government. We notified the Nigerian police and the military. And they did nothing. They did nothing to prepare. Then we got word, hey, the terrorists are mobilizing. They are going to attack Yelawada. And we issued a terror alert 24 hours before the attack. It said, hey, they're mobilizing. We're seeing boots on the ground. They are going to attack. And for over 5 hours, the military was 1 kilometer away and did not engage and allowed the terrorists to massacre all these people.
So the first thing is to just say it, to say what is happening, to say that the denials are wrong, to say that there is religious persecution, there's disproportionate targeting of Christians that is happening. A Christian is more likely to be killed in Nigeria than a Muslim by 5, 6, 7 times when you look at the populations. The Middle Belt is the area where the most persecution is happening, and that's where the most denials are. So we need more people. We need it'd be great to have more in the administration speaking out and saying those denials from the government, those are entirely wrong. This is happening right now. The country of particular concern designation absolutely vital, because that's what's going to put pressure. You know, Nigeria, they value our economic relationship. They value the security assistance that we provide. And so, yeah, they should listen if we're saying, no, this is real. This is really happening. And I think that would go a long way. And then to follow up those specific points with action items and what we need to ask. Right now, the government of Nigeria has mostly focused on terrorism in the Northeast, which is very important. They've not really been winning that battle recently. There's been attacks on army camps over there from IS West Africa or Boko Haram, but that's where they've been focusing. They focused not one iota on the middle belt. They haven't focused that much on the Northwest. And so we need to tell them, you have to put those resources. When you get those early warnings, you need to go out and you need to find the terrorists and you need to defeat them. You have to return the IDPs. It's millions of IDPs that are sitting they're huddled together, thousands at a time, with horrible health care, horrible resources, and they're just waiting. They're not able to do anything. They're not able to build lives. They need to be brought back to their lands. They need to defeat the jihadists who've taken over their lands, make sure that's happening. And earlier, Congressman Walker mentioned some of the blasphemy laws. Nigeria has one of the worst blasphemy laws in the entire world. It's one of only 7 places in the world that you can be killed for given the death penalty for alleged blasphemy against the Prophet Muhammad. That's outrageous. There's no reason they need to enforce that. They need to repeal that. And so pushing to make sure that that happens. In Sokoto State, there was a young woman, Deborah Yakubu. She was a Christian student. This is May 2022. She was burned by 50 of her classmates, and they videoed it while they were shouting Allahu Akbar, and they put it all over the internet so that everybody would know what they meant. No one has been held accountable for that. Nobody is held accountable for these mob violence actions that happen again and again and again, and it's outrageous. And so we need to make sure that those things, those are the action items, those are the things that the government needs to do if they want to be removed from the CPC list, and if they want to have economic flourishing, if they want to have a good developing country. You can't have an economy when you have terrorists running rampant and burning villages all throughout your country, and especially in those agricultural areas that are the places feeding you. You have massive starvation in Nigeria right now because of these terrorists. It has to be put to a stop.
Yes, this has taken far too long. You'll recall that when I was Secretary of State, I designated, with the President's approval, Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That's a kind of a fancy term for violating a legal requirement to protect adherence to the Christian faith, whatever country or whatever place you may be. The International Religious Freedom Act requires that, and when the Secretary of State determines that the country is not upholding that standard, it designates them as a country of particular concern. What does it mean? It means that now the full weight of the United States, in many diplomatic ways and many economic ways, can now be brought to bear to convince the Nigerian government to do the basic thing that we ask them, to be tolerant of religious freedom inside of their own country and to protect those persons in Nigeria, mostly in the north, who are Christian, who are simply trying to live their lives and practice their faith and are being murdered by their fellow Nigerians.
Nigerian politicians are the definition of what you call evil. May no country have the misfortune of having the characters and charlatans where they mismanage the lives of people in this country. So Nigerian government need another person from another country to put pressure on you to take issues of killing and insecurity serious. So part of the major reason why American president don't even change them for Nigeria now is that during the Buhari administration, according to reports, United States gave Nigerian government Buhari intelligence on the location and how they were to take out the terrorists where they kill people in the country. Buhari's government, according to the report, rejected U.S. intelligence. They never acted on it. In fact, they rejected the report. Only for that same Buhari government to go back and begin Operation Safe Corridor. According to them, they need to bring back the repentant Boko Haram. I don't know how terrorists they take repent in the middle of the war. Una carry them so ashwebi for them, so garment of unrighteousness where they put filler for their head. empower them. They say some of them, they don't graduate, they go sit down because Oriburuku Lenshe Nigerian government, the victims of their killings were still in internally displaced people camp, but the people where they killed their people were rehabilitated and given jobs. Some people, allegations came that some of them were even employed into Nigerian law enforcement. Yet the same government did not take intelligence that was supposed to take out terrorists. Una go they pamper terrorists. They call them, say that if you kill terrorists, some people say that they are one of us. The only way is negotiation. It is true, say that they kill Christians, that they kill Muslims. Who are the people who are killing? When you begin to make it look like you have a soft spot for a particular group of persons who are causing mayhem, who they kill people, then there is a suspicion. Now, when I come reach the level where Buhari even go withdraw $1 billion from excess crude account, according to Rami, say they won't use and fight insecurity. When he been come out, even this FCT minister, Wike, that time is still the PDP, he was governor. Wike asked questions, say, where is the money that was withdrawn from excess crude account? Because the money where they withdraw, as they put them for the so-called insecurity rather increased after that time. Ori Buruku Lenshe Nigerian leaders. But today, when they defend the same thing. All them President Tinubu and APC, everybody keep quiet that time. Is this the first time? Look at the videos where they circulate, where a lawmaker, they talk about how they frustrated the attempt when under President Jonathan time, they brought foreign mercenaries to help to do the job. Because when I don't hear the statement from various police, army people who have been they fight Boko Haram and the thing where they face for there. The man was saying that by the time the mercenaries were trying to take them out and all of that, it was still Nigerian leaders who frustrated it. So this is not even the first time where foreign mercenaries, they come help to fight insurgency. It is not the first time. All the security vote and all the money where Buhari withdraw from excess crude account, rather the insecurity increase. But the national leadership, all them President Tinubu, everybody keep quiet until they don't hand over to Una now. Under Jonathan, Una, they run, go meet US Secretary of State. You were calling for intervention of America on the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. Now, it is now a problem. Then they hand over to President Tinubu. The primary responsibility of government was supposed to be ending to protect life and property of citizens. You made it secondary. Una go into politics. Commander-in-Chief go oversee Ministry of Petroleum, carry security outsourced to National Security Advisor. Una owner to see meetings of how governors go defects come your party. You are now heading Ministry of Petroleum, not defense. And then for 2 years, you will recall all ambassadors for Nigeria, for foreign countries. Tinubu recalled them since 2023. No ambassadors to handle diplomatic relationships or to do anything around the world for more than 2 years. Because una turn ambassador appointment to Kola North, you una won't share for people to bring them to your party. All them Reno, Mokri, Femi, Fanika, everybody they dance or Wigri, they wait for the appointment for 2 years. It has taken Donald Trump's statement to put pressure on you to even appoint ambassadors. Shame on you, Nigerian government. Shame on you. You should be terribly ashamed of yourself. You should be decisively ashamed of yourself. If for you to protect the lives of your citizens, you need another president to put pressure on you. They are coming for ulterior motive. They are coming for mineral resources. Waiting concern poor man picking with mineral resources. Since when they bomb me where they Nigeria, waiting I see for una mineral resources. Mineral resources now for una na they share that they share among themselves. The one way una they buy to chop, make una belly full, embezzle. Now the mineral resources be that. So any pressure where they go put on you to ensure you stop this killing. They are killing Christians, they are killing Muslims. Who is killing people? If you cannot go after the terrorists to name them, expose them and take them out, but una they they do Operation Safe Corridor, una they do repentant terrorist group, una they do a peace deal between kidnappers. The more criminal minded you are, the easier it is for you to meet government. So when I reject intelligence only to go and start Operation Safe Corridor, and you say there should be no perceived genocide of a particular group of people, Nigerian leaders ori buruku leshe. Nigerians, even Donald Trump no say na God work na me they do, because whatever pressure that needs to be put on you to take the security of Nigeria serious, una de waka, does your children, do they move without security? All your children, your family, everybody for this government will get office of first son, first grandmother, first great grandmother, first nephew, first step brother. Everybody get letterhead. They do their own oshiwe that they do. But Nigerians' lives, to protect it, you need to be reminded by another government. Well, after all this insecurity talk, now those where they rig election, Nigerians, you have to maintain ground and increase the pressure. We must stop the shedding of innocent blood. I don't talk them. As you sabi take their loan, you must take their warning. Master strategy, strategize and protect life, because Nigerians need security in this country. Ori buruku lenshe Nigerian government. My name is Peter.
Guys, you can see it for yourself. Many Americans are coming out to support Donald Trump's moves. Now, the former vice president is saying Trump is in the right direction because this crime is long, is long happening in Nigeria, and the government is doing nothing. Look at what happened in Benue State recently. People were burnt to charcoal. People were burnt to charcoal. And when Trump visited Benue, he could not go there. He said there was no road. There was no road. Buhari borrowed and left us with 77 trillion naira debt. He said they used it for infrastructure, and we don't have roads in Nigeria. That's to tell you the level of wickedness of our politicians in this country. It's really, really so appalling that people still find place to support this government that has messed up the country. Anyway, let me take you through some of the headlines that I have here. Nigerians were reacting after Tinubu declared state of emergency on security institutions, and Nigerians are saying that is not what we want. We want political will to end insecurity. That's what is really lacking, because most of these politicians, they enjoy it, they use it to come to power. Now this person say America has put fire in Nigeria. Only one statement from Trump: Tinubu's brain has entered factory reset mode. We need more words from Donald Trump. The more Trump speaks, the more Tinubu embraces his duty he has long abandoned. You see that Trump should speak more, because if Trump doesn't put fire in their body, they will do nothing. Nigerian life doesn't matter to these politicians. This person said the fear of U.S. Department of War is the beginning of Tinubu's wisdom and understanding. So if the United States had not said the Department of War is already getting ready to come to Nigeria, Tinubu will still be sleeping. Now you see him is summoning the chiefs, the military chiefs, he having meeting with them, sending Bola Dane on all the television to go and deny genocide in Nigeria. They are making all kinds of moves. The military is posting how many people they rescued and posting old and fake videos and all that. So guys, you can see that these people, they are full of deceit. I mean, real deceit. Instead of you to come out, this thing would have easily been solved if Tinubu has come out to say, yes, Trump, you are correct. The level of crime in this country is much. Please, we need your help. How can you help us? Even if the United States say we cannot work with the Nigerian military because they cannot be trusted, there is another way to come out with, even if they are not working with Nigerian military direct, they can work with another agency, giving them intelligence, telling them what to do, and let's see. Because it's been said that the Nigerian military leaks information to terrorists. So they have terrorist sympathizers in the Nigerian military, and you want to fight insecurity. It is not going to happen. This one says, don't let him lie to you. He's doing this because of loans he's getting from the West. Nigeria's life means nothing to him. Thousands of Christians must have been bite before 30 days. So this person is saying that what Tinubu is doing now is just scratching the surface, not because he really wants to deal with the insecurity on ground. So guys, I don't know what you make of this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you.